Thierry Henry has come out and said these words: no more excuses. That's right. No more excuses, Mikel Arteta. It's now or never. We have never been in a better position right now to bring home a major trophy to Arsenal in your tenure as manager. I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, just like it so it can go viral, just like Thierry Henry's comments. So here we go. On the CBS program that Thierry Henry does the punditry on with Jamie Carragher and Micah Richards, the question was put to him, what's your thoughts? And Thierry Henry came out, he didn't mince any words. He said, there's no more excuses. Mikel Arteta has not have a better chance of winning a major trophy with this squad. It's the deepest squad he has ever seen assemble. It's the deepest squad right now in the rest of Europe. No one's got a squad deeper than Arsenal. No one's got a better squad than Arsenal Football Club. Not Real Madrid, not Bayern Munich, not Man City, not Barcelona, not Liverpool. No one has a better, deeper squad than Arsenal Football Club right now. And that's why he came out and said, no more excuses. And all those clubs I just mentioned are the same clubs that Thierry Henry said as well. Mikel Arteta has everything at his disposal right now. The 6 years that he's been in charge has been leading to this moment, to have a squad capable of winning trophies after trophies after trophies. And that is no slight on Edu that was once here before. Now, Andrea Berto's come in and he has revolutionized the way we do the transfer business. 8 summer transfers that's coming to Arsenal has transformed the way we look, the way we play, the way we feel about this football club. Yes, there's some signings that came in that we turned around and said, why the hell are we spending all that money on a winger like Madueke? 2 games now in a row, Forest and Atletico Club, we have destroyed them on the right wing. Bukayo Saka wasn't playing. Odegaard wasn't playing. Ben White wasn't playing. Jesus and Havertz was not in their first team yesterday. They were all injured, and Arsenal still pulled out a performance you could turn around and say was good in the second half. Relying on the substitutes to come in as a Martinelli and a Trossard shows the depth and strength that Arsenal have. And this is what Thierry Henry was alluding to. Mikel Arteta has no more excuses. You could turn around and say injuries are a part and parcel of the game. Yes, PSG have massive amounts of injuries. They're not the same team as they were last year when they won the Champions League. And that's what Henry was really alluding to. That's what he was saying. Mikel Arteta has to bring home a Premier League or a Champions League. Henry was also alluding to the fact that when he first joined Arsenal, and then when his second year, his third year, they kept on finishing second and second. By the third year, he came back into that change room back up from holiday and said, it's the league or nothing. The league or nothing. And that attitude right there needs to go into the Arsenal changing room where Martin Odegaard needs to be sitting down with the boys and saying, guys, we finished second 3 years in a row. It has to stop. It stops now. Now we have a squad bigger, better than anyone else out there. There's no more excuses. The big trophy has to come home. Yes, we'll take a Carabao Cup. Yes, we'll take the FA Cup. But that is not the cherry. That is just a little filling that goes inside the big cake, which needs to be on top of it, the Premier League or the Champions League. One of those 2 trophies have to be coming back to the Emirates at the end of May. And that has to happen. Mikel Arteta has no more excuses to give as to say injuries played a part. The rubber, the green, we didn't get that. You know, the referees were against us. No, you have everything at your disposal right now from 1 to 11. Goalkeeper to striker, you have it all. And this is the crazy part of it. Arsenal have 2 great players in every position. No other club on this green earth right now can turn around and say that. Real Madrid can't say that. Barcelona can't say that. Manchester City can no longer say that. This used to be Manchester City when we used to watch them and go, my God, who the hell is going to stop a team like that? They got a player covered every single time. They don't have that now. Arsenal are the only team on this planet who has this amount of cover. The strength in depth is ridiculous. And Mikel Arteta really and truly cannot come out anymore and say, I can't win. I don't know what to do. And another thing he turned around and said, and this was a big one, when you are going up against a Liverpool and Manchester United in their pump days and Manchester City, Thierry Henry said, when it was us going for the title, we had to go to their ground and come away with a win. That's how you win titles. You don't go there and start thinking, I don't want to get beaten today. I'll just take a point. And as soon as he said that, I knew exactly what he meant and what he was alluding to. And that's why Jamie Carragher come out and said, what, you talking about the game at Anfield? He was like, And even though Henry was turning around and saying, I'm not trying to say replace the man, but I'm saying you right now, it's no more excuses. And I'm all here for it. And so should you be. So what's your thoughts on what Henry has said? If you don't know what he said, I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can go and literally listen and watch what he was saying. You will see that I have not made this up. Thierry Henry has spoken, and he wasn't being mean about it because he was very clever with his wording, because he quickly said, no more excuses, but I want to emphasize, I'm not saying sack the man. I'm not saying that. I'm saying there's no more excuses. And what he was doing is throwing down a gauntlet to the players now that's just come in, the players that is already there, and to the coaching staff, no more excuses. Andrea Berta, the Cronkies have given you so many players. 8 players have come in this summer transfer window. That's the best window ever in Arsenal's history. This is the best squad in Emirates history. Not Arsenal history, the Emirates era. This is the best squad that's ever graced the Emirates Stadium. Even when Thierry Henry was there, and when he left and when he came back, this is still a better squad than what Henry ever was a part of in the Emirates history. Mikel Arteta has it all. 2 good goalkeepers, 2 good right backs, 2 good left backs, 4 great centre backs. Okay? Midfield's covered, right wing's covered, left wing's covered, strikers are covered. He has it all. There is no more excuses. Mikel Arteta has to bring home a big trophy. Premier League, Champions League, an FA Cup, and a Carabao Cup. I'm not saying he's got to do the quad, but I'm expecting a treble. I am myself. I'm expecting the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup as a bare minimum. And then you bring home a Premier League or a Champions League, and I'm telling you, that in itself is a satisfactory window. And then not a satisfactory window, a satisfactory season. Got my words mixed up there. But what's your thoughts? How many trophies are you expecting this year? What trophies are you expecting this year? And what is your bare minimum that it has to be? We're not talking about the goals. We're not talking about the assists. I'm talking about the trophies coming to the Emirates. Are you with me when he say you expect the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup as a bare minimum? They both have to be won. And then it's either the Premier League or the Champions League to say this season has been acceptable. I need to know your thoughts. Get talking below. Let's have a conversation. So in the next show, I can read out what your thoughts were and start having a debate as well online as we go back and forth. Anyway, I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports. Like and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you don't miss a show every time we upload. Watch one of these shows that just popped up. And then the only way out, again, I'll say it, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching. Have a great day. I'm Ty Knight, TK24 Sports.